All right, everyone, happy Monday. So today we're going to do a little review to wrap up the lesson from Thursday and Friday. So if you remember on Thursday and Friday, we were looking at rate, and we were using rate to analyze how fast Earth's plates were moving over time. And we also developed this understanding of how to calculate rate, so using some of our math skills there. So we're going to review the data from last class. And if you remember, we took a look at our simulation and we calculated the distance the plates moved at 50 million years, 100 million years, 150 million years, and then 200 million years. So we have the distances we calculated here. The distances might look a little different for each class, but overall, they're pretty close. So feel free to use the data that you have in your notebook. Or if you don't have that data, you can use the data that I provided here. So we went ahead and calculated the rate for each of these time periods. And today, what I want you to do is calculate the rate for the last 2 time periods. I know that some of us have already done this, but it's good review to make sure that we understand how to calculate rate and the importance of rate. So I'll go ahead and model the first one here about how to calculate rate. So we're looking at calculating the rate, the plates moved at 50 million years. So in order to do that, we want to use our equation, which is rate equals distance divided by time. So the slash sign is a symbol for division. So distance over time, or distance divided by time, because rate equal is something where you measure how far something can travel in a certain period of time. So we need to go ahead and plug in our numbers to the equation. So the numbers we're using to calculate our first rate is our distance of 1,187 kilometers. So let me go ahead and draw that. So 1,100 and then 87 kilometers. And then we're using this time here to plug into our time. So over time. So I'll draw our division symbol here to make it extra clear. Divided by, make that a 5. Divided by 50. And when you divide 1,187 divided by 50, you're going to get 24 kilometers per 1 million years. So that's how far or how fast the plates are traveling over 50 million years. So they're traveling 24 kilometers per 1 million years. So now I want you guys to do the same thing for this one. You're going to use your distance, and then you're going to use the time. And then you want to use the equation here, which again is rate, which I'll do for R, equals, and then I'll put a D for distance over, and then a T for time. So rate equals distance over time. So you want to use, for this one, you'll plug that in here. And then you'll use this to plug in for the time. And then you will find the new rate. So you'll plug in this number, so 3,414 kilometers over 150. And then go ahead and find that rate and plug it in and then go ahead and find this rate.